Alright, welcome to a Let's Try of Super Meat Boy 3D demo. It's planned to be released in 2026. The demo just dropped here after the Game Awards. Let's see, we have the infamous tough as an ace platformer now in 3D. Short but straight to the point description. Tags: action, precision platformer, difficult, and 3D. No more explanation or anything needed, maybe. Let me see if I can just copy this. Right. Here we go. I'm gonna be playing this in 1440p. Just gonna that's alright my camera here if I can adjust it. So this is the 3D version of the 2D game, right? But I'm gonna guess it's just completely new levels and everything. You can't just take the 2D game and then turn it into 3D. So this is where I think it's very important, because I was reading on the forums. And you should try to look at the settings, and it's gonna be quite an obvious thing here why I think so. First off, here you can, I'm gonna guess this is for text only. Maybe there is voiceovers, but I'm not really thinking that one. That's a lot of lots of language. All right, screen shake, I turned that one off. You have a speedrunning mode. This is not in the demo. Position helper, we're gonna keep that on. Max replay characters, how many of the, if you die like 1000 times, you only get to see a limited amount, right? You can see up to 100%. 100 of them, I limited to 10. Tutorials on or off here, that's nice. For some reason, it seems that this game or this demo here resets to full screen borderless windowed mode every time. Don't know why. Resolution here, you have some different options. It does look like you can actually run this in super ultra wide screen, but for this demo and usability and everything, I don't know. I'm gonna go with 16:9, but I could activate 3840 x 1080 and it didn't seem to crop. But I haven't done extensive testing, but hopefully you got ultra widescreen and super ultra widescreen. Upscale, downscale, frame rate limit, unlimited or up to 240 in some steps there, alright. DLSS does not seem to be within the game. You can't tweak it, ray tracing or RTX, I don't know what that is. Doesn't seem to be in the demo yet. FXA or TSR, we're going with TSR. Anti-aliasing, post-processing, shadows, global illumination, reflections, textures, effects, foliage, shading, and V-Sync on, off. Lots of options. Hopefully that should be good enough to get a good solid performance, because this is a precision platformer. You want good performance. This is nice. You have the volume sliders here starting right in the middle. You can boost and whatever you want to do. Seems to be good enough amount of option here. Really nice, especially that you can tweak the cutscenes volumes. Right, accessibility, colorblind mode, and characters outline to help you see the character. There is a sprint button here, but I felt that I'm probably gonna be sprinting all the time, so I love that you have an option for always sprints. I turned that one on. Maybe I will regret that choice, but here is where it comes to the very good option, very good thing. Why you should always take your time in the options before jumping into the game. So by default, this is what the game is, right? You can see the controls here, and it is very highlighted here that the analog stick is just letting you move in 8 directions. This could definitely be improved even more to have like an explanation, and probably this should be under accessibility, maybe even to really highlight it. I don't know, but there were a few people on the Steam forum that just was not enjoying the 8-directional movement on the analog stick, and I agree, that's a valid complaint. But if you take your time here with the options and do this, now you have analog movement. You are not restricted to 8 direction. Again, maybe it should have been highlighted more clearly in the settings, but it felt clear enough to me, so I didn't just I have no problem here. I just went through the options, I saw this one and I tried to, oh, okay. And, you know, off I went. But if you don't know, this is the options to make it 8 directional or for analog movement on the left stick here. Obviously, I hope we get full remapping support. But let's see, I played a little bit. Let's see if we can start this demo from the get-go here and see how it's gonna perform and everything. No save slots here in the demo. Oh. And it's trolling us. The pipe is not real. The pipe is a lie. Love the colors here. Very quirky, very nice. Right, and you can move here. And we have nice analog movement. Seems to be working nice. I don't feel restricted to 8 directions or anything like that. Yeah, no, it seems to be more of a... I don't think it would be a problem for me to only have the 8 directions, but since we can move in a fully 360 world, I think it's gonna feel more natural to have it just this way. Again, I'm always sprinting. It would be nice that if you turn on always sprint, that pressing the sprint button would make you walk instead. That is not happening right now. Alright. This is a speedrunning game, right? Let me check something. Sprint, right. I would like that to be a walk when you have the accessibility. Respawn is Y, ground slam, jump, dash, air, zoom, carry, move. Let's try respawn if I can restart the level here. Oops. Right, because at this time you are supposed to be doing these levels fast. So let's just go. There are also secrets in this. There we go. In this game. So far, my first impressions. Love the aesthetic. Love the quick but quirky intro. I can definitely see that it's going to be interesting with some of the obstacles and the kind of 3D view. It might not be as straightforward as the 2D game. So you want to be fast, but you also want to maybe check for some secrets. It feels very good as from the start here. It feels amazingly nice and good. Like if this game would have just been like this, like a normal 3D game looking like this, and like with Mario stuff you collecting like stars or coins or whatever, I would have probably enjoyed that also. This is just, yeah, it feels really nice starting off here. So I have always sprint on, and to be quite honest, you probably wouldn't even need to have a sprint button in this game. Just settings to tweak the kind of the stick sensitivity would have been more than enough. But yeah, we have the options for always sprint. Again, it would have been just nice if we had pressing sprint would have made me walk. Alright, I already collected that. It remembers that, okay. Right, and this is where I have not played more of the demo. I just played up here to make sure everything was running. Pull A on the wall, okay. Alright. Oh. Right, gonna be And ooh. Yeah, the 3D again, it looks really nice, but probably the 3D kind of angles of this stuff is going to be challenging, right? Maybe we should turn on the settings. Let's try this one. Settings. Oh, let's try how that looks. Yeah, it could actually be nice to have the characters outline on. Hello? Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a bit tricky with the camera sometimes. It's going to, you know, give you an extra depth here and there. It's a fast-paced games, and I think it would be nice if we could maybe tweak the FOV. It almost feels like I would like the camera to be a little bit closer here for more precision. You know, I'm sure I'm gonna get used to it. But it's going to take a bit of a time here. Yeah, some kind of is there any settings I missed? Settings. Screen shake, position helper, blah 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 blah. Graphical resolution, frame rate, blah 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 blah. No, it doesn't seem to be. No, I don't see any camera like FOV or settings for that. All right, where am I? I'm not getting the kind of wall running 100% yet. Oh. Because it says to hold A when you're on the wall, and I tried that. It doesn't really seem to work in the way I'm thinking it should work on this part coming up. Like on this one, right? I wanna like... Yeah, that one. The second wall running there doesn't seem to connect. I'm holding down the A button there, but it just doesn't seem to want to wall run there. It just... I'm doing something wrong with mechanics there. Yeah. Because I think you should be able to connect multiple wall runs, right? But that doesn't seem to really work for me. Not sure why. Okay. Again, okay, this is a good practice place, because that seems to be... Okay. According to the guide, I wanna like jump, hold the jump button down while I'm jumping to stick to the wall, but that doesn't work. I just fall straight down. So the question then is, because I can't press jump when I am at the wall, because then I just fall straight in. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting it. The wall running is not connecting in a good way for me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the 3D angle, I'm doing something wrong. There it works, so yeah. Yeah. Huh. It seems like it works better for me to wall run if I dash into it. But I'm clearly not doing something correctly with the wall running. I do really like the vibe of this game, but yeah, I think definitely the 3D the 3D aspect of it is taking away a little bit of that kind of the 2D precision charm that this game had. I definitely would like more options to like, because again, if we go into settings, pros, there's no camera like, oh, there we go. Okay, there is a zoom camera. Okay, I'm gonna try that. If we can zoom the camera in, maybe that will help me. Zoom camera dash jump. Very good to check all of the settings multiple times if you miss something. Doesn't do a shit. No, okay. What am I missing? Can you use the D-pad? Zoom camera. It says pressing right up and down on the right stick there, right? That is not working. So zoom camera is not in the demo. That's kind of sucks ass, because I really would have liked to try out if it would have helped me to zoom the camera in here. Not sure why we would need a ground slam yet though. Like, why do we need that? Yeah, so there is no camera movement going on here. I definitely feel that the outline accessibility option here really is nice to have to help me see my character a little bit easier. Okay, we are getting a little better. Here we go. Oh! Yeah, the angles is definitely going to be one of the more tricky things to get used to. Hopefully we get more camera control in the full game. Zoom in, zoom out, turn it around and stuff like that. Alright. Okay. We are supposed to fall down. Oh, more falling down. Oh, and that is death. Oh. Yeah. I think this is the big takeaway here for it. I'm dying more times to just trying to find the correct camera angles here and how to drop and everything, more than just... Oh, okay, didn't cling to the wall apparently. I can definitely see that a lot of people that love the tight precision of the 2D game are going to feel a little bit like... Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, okay, that's a secret. Yeah. A little bit of that 2D precision is just missing. Again, maybe if the camera control gets implemented, it will help a little bit. Wow, yeah, damn. That just killed me because I could not see what the game wanted me to do there. This is a little bit unfortunate that it doesn't remember that you got like the little extra secret there. You have to collect it every time. Okay, I touched the cube. So this is obviously part of the charm of the game, that you just try multiple times. Oh, okay, I was thinking I was hitting the wall there, but apparently not. Yeah, I really need better camera control here, something to tweak. Is quite a brutal thing with the camera so far. I love everything except for that. Yeah, you die a lot of the times just due to camera angles here, and it is, again, it is a precision platformer, so you need to be okay, very careful on what you land on here. Right, yeah. Again. Right. Wait, what? So I think I need to run... Yeah, I can't see here what I'm supposed... Is it gonna respawn or is it just gone? It's just gone. Right, I cannot see the angles. Yep. I had no clue. I couldn't see the angles I was supposed to be hitting there, so... Okay. I'm getting a little bit better at the wall running at least. Oh, yeah. That one. It is supposed to be a pretty short demo, but I'm guessing I'm doing terrible, so for me it's probably gonna be quite long. Right, this one, like, getting the correct angles here, that's a tricky one. That one also. To just, I don't know, for me to just spot it before it's too late. It's a very beautiful game, but it's hidden by, it's hidden behind smokes. So, you know, nice effect, but maybe you don't want to hide stuff like that behind a smoke cloud? Not really. And again, I'm not like in the 2D games. I love that I could see clearly kind of the obstacles. I might not always be able to understand what to do, but here I cannot. Like when you're standing here, you can't see anything, and if you're running here, like, yeah, it's a little bit like this is too beautiful for its own good when it comes to the game. Because myself, I prefer games where I can see kinda, you know, ahead, not just react to something. So, I think the graphical style here is very, very good, very pretty, but it's also a little bit in the way of the precision platforming aspect of it. Right, big boss fight, maybe? Yeah, I love the cutscenes here. Oh, well, I guess that was a really, really short game. Let's try something then. Graphic. Let's see if super ultra widescreen works. You are gonna get black bars here because I'm just gonna be doing this a very quick test. Right, press start to skip cutscenes, and in we go. Yes! Looks like super ultra widescreen here is working really nice as it should. I'm probably missing a lot of nice little secrets here. I do like that this game went with a style that you don't... What was it? It was the previous game, right? Oh, look at this. Oh shit. The previous game that had you auto-running, I'm not a fan of that, so I like that they went with this style instead. Oh my god, I have all... When you have the auto... like automatic sprint here, some of these jumps definitely get a little bit trickier. But for all of you ultra widescreen lovers out there, you have the option here. For this game, I'm not sure that I want that, because it is a 3D game. I'm not sure it would add a lot of extra replayability for me. Not replayability. I don't think it would be helping me that much having super ultra widescreen in a 3D game like this. But really nice that it's available. And that this doesn't crop. It seems to be expanding correctly. Really enjoy that. And again, you see here, the more I play the levels, the better I get. Obviously, since now I know what to do and I can spot some secrets. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a camera angle again. Oh, I have no idea where I am. Okay. Alright. Well, pretty short but good demo, I think. Definitely unfortunate that the camera thing was not working. Oh, look at this. That the camera was not working in this demo here. This is also part of the games, right? The sharp to replay levels when you know them a little bit to find the secret and do better. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit better here at the wall running now. Just building muscle memory. Knowing the level a little bit better. Did I miss a secret in that one? I'm sure I did. Oops. Okay, not sure why the wall running did not stick there. Whee! Oh. Not sure why I would need the slam yet. Sure, it's gonna come into play later on, right? Ooh, that was a close one. Yeah, mushed. Am I stuck on something? Oh, okay, I missed that one completely. Well, I guess we can stop here. But again, this is just showcasing that this, even if I, mention the camera and stuff, it's still a very fun game. It's just, it could be tweaked to be even better, right? But it is a very good and solid fun game here. And here we go, that's the end of it. Thanks for playing. Alright, well, hope you enjoy this. Maybe, hopefully this will stay up so that you can try it yourself. And again, I don't have any, like this, not a lot of complaints, right? Obviously it would be nice if, again, I really would have liked to try the camera controls. That just doesn't seem to work for me. Blah 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 blah. I've been playing it with an 8-bit Ultimate 2 wireless. Yeah, And obviously again, it probably would be nice to maybe make it more clear what this option does. And obviously I want it to remember the window mode and stop switching to full screen mode every time I start the game. And obviously, you know, the DLSS and the RTX stuff here would be nice, but it's running really great. I haven't felt any dips. I haven't really looked at my performance, but I was running in 1440p first, and then I did run it in, you know, the super ultra widescreen 3840 x 1080 here, and I feel like I'm getting a rock solid 120 frames. Maybe it has dipped. I just haven't noticed it. It's just been a great experience. And I've been using RTX 5070 Ti here, coupled with my CPU that is in Ryzen 9700X. Lots of DDR5 RAM here, 64 gigs. So it is kind of like a mid-tier plus high-end computer here. But there are lots of options to tweak here, and it's just been running great. Nice demo. It is a shorter demo, and it makes me a little bit wondering if maybe the full game, how long that's gonna be. You don't know, right? Hopefully it's gonna be at least as long as the previous game series. And like again, the art style here, the worlds, I think they are amazing. But I can definitely see that a little bit of the precision platforming is getting lost here in this 3D world here. Like Super Mario 64 comes to mind, and the platforming there felt like better, but that is a slower game. It's a different kind of 3D angle than this game. So maybe with the camera controls we can, you know, work that one out to get a little bit more, because I felt lots of the deaths are just the camera and spotting like my character, or spotting like some things are hidden by like the saw blade is hidden by a dust cloud. No thank you. And again, it's like I'm trying to go fast here, and then it's like I can't see ahead. There is an arrow. Oh, and then you just walk a little bit more, and kind of like the graphic fades away, and then you can see, oh, I jumped down there. That's a saw blade. Again, a very pretty game, but a little bit of that precision platforming charm from the first game I think is lost, because in the first game, again, very simple graphic, 2D style, but I could spot what was coming. I knew that, oh shit, I don't know what to do here, but I could spot here. In this game, many times here, I'm just like, wait, where am I supposed to be going? What is even the pathway here? I never had the kind of same feeling in the old game. Again, doesn't make this game bad or anything, but it does change a little bit of that kind of vibe to the game. That in the first game, when you die, it's your fault. In this, sometimes it feels like, wait, that is not really my fault, because I have no clue about that, if that makes any sense. But yeah, hopefully try this yourself. Short, sweet, good demo, you know, run it several times, get good at it, try out the camera and everything for yourself. And again, super ultra wide screen is great to have here, and just, yeah, art style, sound style, the vibe of the game, all of that I really love, and I can definitely see this being a very fun game. But it might be a little bit, you know, again, just a little bit of that platform charm might have been lost going from 2D to 3D, but it's, again, it's a different vibe, just like some people, you know, are going to love the 2D Mario games a little bit more than the 3D Mario games, because it changed the vibe there. It doesn't make it as bad, it's just different. And hopefully they can tweak the level layout a little bit maybe, and like the cameras again, so we don't get too many obstacles just being hidden behind camera angles or graphical artifacts, or, you know, textures or whatever, or like, you know, fog or lightning, because again, precision platformer is about being, I feel like, reacting to what's coming at the stage, seeing the obstacles, maybe not knowing what to do, but seeing the obstacles ahead at least. And there were definitely a few instances where I'm just like, had to freeze and really focus on the screen, and just, oh, that's the okay, that's the path. Oh yeah. But yeah, feel free to follow, click back, You don't want to miss me trying demos, games and stuff like that. And feel free to leave a like, a comment if you want to do that, and you know, hopefully you will enjoy trying this game yourself. But thanks for watching, and have a great day, and bye for this time.